Hi everyone, it's Tammy and look what I am wearing. There's a cat behind me. Oh my goodness, I finished it. This is the Stoneham poncho. I love it. So I hope that some of you who are contemplating making it, make it. It is wonderful. I absolutely adore it. It is very warm. And I used a kit from Espace Tricot, if you guys remember. So I'm just starting right in on my finished object because I cannot believe I made this. I mean, I'm proud of myself, and I know that that's not a good thing to be sometimes, but I really did not know that I would be able to do this, and I was not sure. I never really expected to be able to make something that looked like something I would buy at the store. I just kind of thought, okay, I can make a hat, I can make, but this is something that I would literally buy at the store if I saw it. I would be like, oh my gosh, I really like to have that. And I made it. I'm so excited, so excited. So it has a very long turtleneck, and I love turtles. And if I were in a really cold climate, like Indiana last week, or 4 days ago, today it's like 50, it was 33 below, the turtleneck is great. I mean, it comes way up. It's very nice. But honestly, it's a little bit too much turtle, even for me, because it kind of folds out like this and you can see the inside, and I don't particularly care for that. And it is a little bit itchy with this kit that I got from Espace Tricot. I'm not gonna lie, if you are wool sensitive, you would not like this yarn. And I can't even tell you what yarn it is right now. Let me go to my finished objects so I can tell you for sure. I don't even have any good pictures on Ravelry. I have not been doing much with Ravelry, and I will, but I haven't. I need to update it badly. And I thought, oh, I could do that, or I could vlog. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna vlog because I can find time to work on the computer easier than I can find time to vlog. So this is Kelborn Woolens Scout. And I used 3 skeins of the charcoal heather, a skein of the gray heather, and a skein of the coral heather. And honestly, I have a lot of coral and a lot of gray, and I don't know how much of the charcoal, the black color, that I have left, but I feel like I have enough left. But I did, oh, I see a little hole right here. I don't know if I, oh, yeah, look, I have a loose guy. Oh man, I found a mistake that I need to fix. You guys can see that, I think. Oh, sorry. You know how I have to rig this up. So I need to fix that for sure. But honestly, I still love it. I think it's beautiful. It blocked nicely. The only things, so what I was trying to say was the things that, if I make this again, and I think I might, because I really love it. I don't have any issues with making it again. It was a fairly quick knit for what it is. I've never knit a full sweater for myself. I'm working on it, but I've never done it. And I feel like this was pretty close. I mean, it doesn't have the arms, thank goodness. But I'm thinking that if I make it again, I'm gonna make it into like a swancho where I just kind of do the arms like this and make it a little longer, and yeah, make it longer and then like just clip the arms a little bit. And I'm thinking that I won't make the turtleneck as long because I'm folding it down, so I think I could get by with like half of the turtleneck, or at least 2/3 of the turtleneck, because it's an awfully long turtle. So if you did it as half or something, I think it would be better. And then I don't know how to make it so that you can see all of that a little better. So I don't know what I need to change. If any of you guys know, like, I don't know, do I need to make it broader in the shoulders? Do I need to, I don't know what I need to do to make it so that you can see all of that. Do I need to add short rows somewhere, or maybe I added short rows and I need to take short rows out? I can't remember what I did, honestly. I got my hair cut too, so sorry, it looks a little short when I'm looking in the thing and you can see the... Okay, so anyway, this is my big finished object, and I am super happy. I wore it for the first time yesterday, which was February 2nd, And I'm wearing it again today, February 3rd, but I just now put it on just so that I could show you guys. And I'll probably take it off because, like I said, it's rather warm out today, and it is a warm sweater. It's like wool and warm, and it's just wonderful. I absolutely love it. So there's that. Anyway, my name is Tammy, and this is Knitting Podcast number 7. And cheers to you. I have a new mug. I love mugs, as many of you know, and this was one that was gifted to me from my new friend Lisa, who I absolutely adore. We have gone out for coffee 2 Saturdays in a row, and we've already made plans for next Saturday. I think it's going to be like a weekly thing. I don't know. But I am drinking maple coffee with French vanilla cream. And it is delightful. Oh my, that's my first taste of it this morning. I had I've already had a cup of coffee, and it was my usual Cinnabon, which has become a staple in my house for myself. But I'm thinking I might need to get some more of this maple too and make it a staple because it is delicious. I order it off of Amazon. I might try to remember to leave the link below. I'll write it on my thing so that I can do that. So I will have that periodically throughout. And then I also have my mug with Kool-Aid in it, which is also a staple for me. So it's like Crystal Light, but it's the Kroger brand, so generic kind. Links. I need to put coffee. There, I wrote it on my list, so hopefully I won't forget. All right, so about me, like I said, my name is Tammy. I have been crafting my whole life, and I have a whole channel that you can explore that has all sorts of crafts and things on it. I have a rescued pit bull who may or may not try to jump up here. He looks like he's trying to, so I wanted to get him in here. In case he throws down the tripod, you will know what I'm doing. It does look like he wants to come up. Maybe I'll move this a little bit so he can have a little more room. Go on, Taz. Go on, baby. There he goes. He loves to lay down and sleep. He's 60 pounds. He's not a huge pit bull, but he is a wonderful pit bull. I love him muches. And I am hot in this sweater, as I said. I might open the window a little bit. So I'm going to pause you for a second so I can open the window because I'm afraid I'll knock this down. I didn't knock it down, and you can kind of see how long it is now. So my waist is, I don't know. My waist is still down here, so it's under my breasts, about halfway, almost to my belly button. So, I mean, it's long-ish. It's the longest thing I've ever made for myself, that's for sure. The most knitting I've ever done for myself. And I'm really glad that I saw that thing. And it's really nice that it's wool because even it being a little scratchy, it catches on itself. So, and I'm sweating, so I may still have to take this off. That's how warm it is. And it's like I opened the window and it didn't really do much. So, okay. So I have been knitting since December of 2017. So I haven't been knitting for very long. I got a new light over here too, so sorry. It kind of looks like it's in the way, but it's really not. It's not in the way at all, but it looks like it is. Looks like I'm gonna bonk my head on it. So I'm knitting just over a year, and I have the bug. I love it, love it, love it. It is awesome. It's so much fun, and it's very satisfying for me. So I really love it. I love to make, I'm starting to love to make garments. I haven't really made a ton of garments yet, like especially not for me. I've made accessories like hats and mitts, and I love making those. I really like making mitts for some reason, and I like making gloves as well, or hats as well, and I like to get hats to charity, so there's more to that coming. And I have a goal of a certain number of hats and stuff to do. And you know what? I didn't even bring my book over here to tell you guys all of the things. So hold on a second again. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have my little knitting diary, which I love, and I did explain about this in another video. So this is now February, so I haven't done anything in this since it turned February. So let me tell you what I did in January. I should have this. I think I have it by quarter, so I'll have to divide it into monthly or use a different color every month or something like that, so that it'll be easier to see. And I might need to mark this page. Okay, so in January, I didn't put down my last hat, which I did finish in January. I did 1 poncho, which is the stone and poncho, 5 hats, 2 slippers, 1 sweater for my daughter, 2 pairs of booties, and 1 cowl. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 finished objects. Now some of those were quite easy. The little booties were very, very easy. The slippers were pretty easy. I mean, none of them were really complicated, but the poncho was the most complicated for sure. And then the sweater, I made a Carlisle sweater for Katie, which was not complicated exactly, but it was a sweater for my daughter. So, you know, it's an adult size sweater. She is 21. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. 12 finished objects in a month. I will go with that. So my goal is to do 50 or more projects, and I'm sure I'm going to hit at least 50, but I want to do 12 hats, and I've already done 5. I want to do 12 pairs of mitts. I haven't done any. Haven't finished any. 24 washcloths. I haven't finished any. I'd like to do a blanket. Haven't finished any. 2 sweaters and 3 shawls. So that's like the minimum that I want to do, and I'm doing pretty well on all of that. I haven't finished a shawl this time, and I don't even know if no, that's not true. I do have a couple on the needles, but I don't have them in here to show you because I have not worked on them at all, and I haven't worked on them at all in a few videos, so I need to get those back out because I am having a cast-on party in February. And actually, it's not even February. It's like this week, or today, I'm having a cast-on party. Party of 1, cast on, please. And I am enjoying that. I know myself enough to know that I like to have lots of choices, and I like to finish things, but I can't be monogamous if it's a long project. If it's a short project, like a hat or something, I could finish all of it and be okay with just working on one thing. But if it's any bigger than a hat, or any more complicated than a hat, like if it has color work or any of that in it, even if it's a hat, I like to be able to pause and work on something else and come back to that. I don't know exactly why my brain works like that, but it does. If I don't do that, I get distracted easily and I don't want to go back to it, or I will just sit and, you know, daydream or think about all the things I need to do, or make lists. That's actually more like it because I love to make lists. So that's that. And then I wanted to also tell you guys a little bit about my friend Lisa, who I mentioned earlier. She has not knitted, and I don't think she's knitted or crocheted, but we have talked about doing a crochet class together. I just met her via YouTube, guys, and so you don't know how much you mean to me. I don't know all of you, obviously, or most of you, and you guys know me a lot better than I would know you because I tell you about myself and all of that. So please understand that. But that being said, I'd like to meet any of you guys that live close to me, and I live in central Indiana. I am going to do a meetup on February 16th at, and if you guys live close, you will know what I'm talking about, Hamilton Town Center. And there is a Starbucks on Cabela Way, or close to Cabela. It's a newer Starbucks in the last year. And I'm going to be there at 9 a.m. on Saturday, February 16th. So just a couple Saturdays from now, just a couple weeks, I will be there. I know that my friend Lisa's going to be there, and I know my friend Tracy's going to be there. I'd love for my friend Janie to be there because I know we all kind of talk about everything together, but Janie lives in Texas, and unfortunately she's not going to be able to be there. But I also think a new friend, Susan, is going to be there. And I don't know who else. And if that's it, then that's it, and that's fine. But I wanted to throw it out there so that you guys know, if you guys live close and you are available, I'd love for you guys to come, and I'd love to meet you. So that being said, I am pretty excited. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, and when I get there, I will definitely do a giveaway. And I plan on doing a few giveaways. I plan on doing a knitting giveaway, a planner giveaway, and then like just a general giveaway is what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, if you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed and you like this content, and even if you don't like knitting, if you like something else, there's plenty of things on my channel. I try to keep the variety with what I do. I mean, the channel is truly, honestly, really me. I mean, I can't be any more real. This is who I am. What you see is what you get. If you meet me on the street, I will be the same that I am right now. So that being said, I'm not going to beg for subscribers for sure, so I will keep on going. But like I said, I'd love to have you, and welcome if you are new, and thank you so much if you've been here for a while, and thank you so much if you haven't. Thanks. Just thank you. I appreciate you very much. I'm talking to you. I appreciate you. All right. So let's get into more knitting. So my biggest finished object was obviously the Stoneham. I also did this little hat, which is too cute, but it's also too little. When I started it, I thought, okay, this is going to be a cute little hat for me, and I used this yarn called Sky by Drops, and it is a little bit like the Woolfolk yarn. It is so soft and squishy and nice. I think it's a good comparison to it. In my opinion, I think it's the Woolfolk Loft. I just really love it. But it's a lot cheaper. It's from Wool Warehouse, and I don't get anything for saying it, but I am loving Wool Warehouse very much. I have placed several orders from them. I usually get all of them within a week to 10 days, and they're from overseas, so I mean, that's really good. There was one time when I didn't get an order, and it was I had ordered it like on Christmas or right around Christmas, and so there was the holidays and all of that, and I got one package right away. I think it was 3 of 3, and then probably 2 weeks later, I got 1 of 3, and then probably 2 days after that, I got two of 3. So I ended up getting all of them. At first I thought they were lost, and I did contact the company and say, I only got 1 package. It's been a week. I still haven't gotten any more. She said to give it 21 days or something like that. And she gave me the date to call back if I hadn't gotten them. And she said if I hadn't, or to email back, that's how I communicated. I emailed. She said if I hadn't gotten it, she would either replace them or send me a refund. So what more could I ask for? It was fabulous. I think their customer service is great. I think their products are great. They have good prices. I feel like they are very reasonable, and I don't feel like I've overspent. I don't always feel like I've saved a ton of money, but I always feel like I got a good deal, a decent deal. Now, if I compare it to others, like if I say I got this and not the Woolfolk Loft, then I got a great deal, because this is really less expensive than the Woolfolk Loft. Now, the Woolfolk Loft is a lot more expensive, and it probably, to somebody who might have more experience than I do, it probably feels a little different. But I have done a project in both now, and I can tell you, in my humble opinion, for my bucks, I will buy more of this. I'm not saying I won't buy more Woolfolk just because I loved working with it too, but this was really a fair price and a great alternative, in my opinion. And I believe it's the left. It's the one that looks like this. So there's Woolfolk Far and Woolfolk Left, and I have both of them, but I don't remember which one is this one. I might be able to tell you here in a little bit though, because I have lots of projects on the needles. So this hat is called, I still have it in my whips, Daya, D-Y-E-A. And I made this section a lot bigger because I don't know what I did, but it turned out a ton smaller than it was supposed to. And this was supposed to be half this size. And so the hat would have been really tiny had I done that. So when I was doing it, I realized this hat was just too small. So I went ahead and did an extra round and just made it a kid's hat. And since I do charity hats, I have no problem with that because it will go to someone who needs it, and it's really cute and it's really soft, and I just really like it. So this is the Dea, D-Y-E-A. So I would recommend that pattern. It's really cute. Then I have tons of things on the needles, and I'm casting on a lot of things. Like I said, I am casting on, but I don't have everything in my project list yet, but I will. So let me tell you what I don't have with me. Let's see, the Golden Hour shawl. I've started that, but I have not done anything on it forever. The mood blanket, I'm thinking I'm gonna frog that, and I'm telling you why, because I don't really like the way that it's turning out. I actually do have it right here, and I haven't done anything with it since October, so I haven't added anything to it. And I've looked at it some more, and I don't know, I don't hate it, but I didn't do it right, because this is supposed to be a nice line straight down the middle, and you can see that it's like it goes there and then it starts over here and goes over there. I just didn't do it right. I don't know how I messed up on it, but I did. And I'm thinking, I mean, I'd love to make a blanket, but I'm just not loving it. So, and since I'm not loving it, it's really hard to pick it up and do it, and it's supposed to be a blanket, so it's like, oh gosh, it's just intimidating and yuck. So what I think I'm gonna do is frog this sometime, not today, but frog this sometime, and either make a smaller, less crazy endeavor blanket, or use it for something else. I don't know yet, but so that's that. And this is paint box yarn, and I apologize for that because I was all gung-ho when I first started, and I was, yes, I'm gonna do this thing, and I didn't, so I apologize. My friend Jessica, who was also doing it with me, she has frogged hers, but she started again doing a different pattern, and she likes her new pattern a lot better. So I have that in this project bag, which I think is adorable. It's not actually a project bag. I got some sheets and it came in it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can use that as a project bag. So that's what I'm doing. But speaking of project bags, I have purchased a ton of project bags lately. A ton. And I'm loving them. Every one of them. That made some fuzzes on my iPad. I also have the messenger shawl, which I don't have out here, that you guys will not see because it is not out here and I haven't done anything on it. So it looks like those are the only two, and they're both shawls. The only two shawls that I have in the other room that I haven't done anything with. The messenger shawl and the golden hour shawl. So those are two projects that I have on the needles. I also have the turtle dove, which Espace Tricot does. And this is in the air or sky. No, this is in the air. So it's, and I lied. This is air. This is sky. So they're both drops. They're a little different. You can see how this one has like the little stitching in it, and this one it's more twisted. That's the big difference. This is a little more halo-y as well, but they're both beautiful, and they're both made by drops. Here's a thing for the sky. Let me tell you what I've done videos with these, so if you want to see these better or know more about them, look up my Wool Warehouse videos. So they both, nope, the sky says to use a size 6 needle. The air says to use a size 8, so it's a little thicker, I guess, with that halo. And they're both alpaca, polyamide, and wool, but a little different percentages. And you get 50 grams and 207 yards in the sky and 184 yards in the air. So this one is a little bit bigger, but I am using that for my turtle dove, and I haven't made much progress yet, but this is it so far, and I'm liking it. I'm not sure about my color choice, but I think that once I get it done, I will be happy with it. I really do like it. So, and it's very soft, and I don't think this will be itchy at all on. So I'm excited about this. I need to work some more on this. And I have it in my Mrs. Brown's bag, which I love. Let's see, so there's that one. I also have the rug sweater. I'm working on the rug sweater. I have that in this wonderful bag by Twill and Print. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this bag. It feels durable and fun, and it's perfect for this rug sweater because the rug sweater also kind of feels like that. It feels durable and nice. And I got this as a kit from Espace Tricot as well. I don't have my pattern here, but it is called the rug sweater. I think it's a free pattern on Espace Tricot. I'm not positive, but it uses Lopi, Alphaz Lopi, and you use 2 different colors. And if you guys don't know what the rug sweater is, I would highly recommend that you look at it up in Ravelry, and I'll try to show you here a picture here in just a second, because it is so cute, and it's one size fits most. So I'm hoping that it fits me. I am a larger woman. I'm getting smaller, but I'm not there yet. And I have black and ecru heather is this color. So those are the 2 colors that I'm using, and I'm going to try to pull up a picture of it so you can see it. Just waiting. So that is the back of it. It's just a real nice, cozy sweater. That kind of just fits loosely. So I'm hoping that it fits me. If it doesn't fit me, then I will gift it to my daughter. But I'm really making it for myself right now. So that's another sweater that I have on the needles, and I just think it is adorable. And I will have to say that this is going to be an itchy sweater. It is not really soft, and I bought the kit through Espace Tricot, so I'm using the yarn that was recommended from them, and it is a free download. Well, that's awesome. So it's free, so check it out. Let me try to go back to my patterns. Okay, so I don't know what else I was going to say about it, other than, you know, it is itchy. You will need to wear a turtleneck underneath it, I am sure, because it will be itchy, but it is cute. And I'm excited about it. I love how it is just durable. I don't know, it just feels protective and comfy and cozy and all the things, just like this does. I mean, this is just awesome. I just love it, and I love the leather, all of it. It's just perfect. So there's that. I have lots of projects going on, so I'm trying to keep them all somewhat organized. And then I have my Christmas cast on, which is in this bag. I am doing a sweater called the February Lady Sweater, and I'm using Malabrigo Rios in English Rose. I haven't gotten too much further from when you last saw it, but I've gotten a little bit I've gone a little ways. So it is going to look like this, and I know you can't tell because it's dark, but there is yoke up to here, and then about there it starts with a pattern with little eyelets, and I'm at the eyelet portion. So I'm just now about to start the eyelets, and I'm a little bit confused on the pattern, and this is top down, so it really kind of goes like that, but there's this much yoke, and I'm not really sure exactly yet how it's going to look, or how, you know, I haven't figured out the pattern, but I haven't spent too much time doing it. I'm gonna spend some more time today. And I love how this turns. So this is the front, it's a cardigan, and then this is where the neckline is. So I love how it's like kind of a squared neck. I just think that's cute. So I'm excited about this. That is the February Lady Sweater by Pamela Wynn. And it too is a free pattern, I believe. Yes. So get yourself some free patterns. And I have another bag And another bag. I'm not kidding. I've been casting on and I'm trying to have lots of things. And I'm giving myself permission to cast on as many things as I want to today. So I've already casted on like 4 things just today. So that's why I said Ravelry is not at all updated. So I also have one called Groovy. And where is that one? It's not that one. It's not that one. I know that I have it. Oh, it's not that one. That one actually might be in the other room too, because I haven't worked on it for a little bit. It is I think it's a shawl. Yes, it's a shawl. Oh, is it in it? No, that's Katie's thing. This I casted on this morning. This was this morning. This was this morning. This is mittens. I don't have it with me. Sorry, guys. But it is, I will show you. It's really cute. And it is not a free pattern. It is a paid for pattern. But it looks like that. And I'm doing mine in gray. And it's really cute. It's a lot of knitting, so I haven't gotten very far on it yet. But it's cute, so there's that. And then I also have the Peggy Sue sweater that I am working on for my daughter. This is by Linda Wilgus. I don't know. Any of these you can find on my Ravelry page. Again, give me a day or two to get all of the new stuff on, but if you are looking for it, I'm not going to link everything below, but it's all in my Ravelry page, in my projects. But this is what, oh, let me make it big. This is what the Peggy Sue sweater looks like. And I'm making this for Katie, my daughter. And she wanted off-white. And I am mixing Drops Nord with, oh, I hope I have, yes, with Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk Mohair. So I'm just holding the strands together and it's making this lovely pattern, which is just beautiful. I am loving the way this is knitting up. It's really fun to knit. It's super soft. This will not be itchy at all. And it's just beautiful. You can even kind of see the collar has a neat pattern with a little twist on it. So, I mean, I don't know. I just think some of these patterns, it's amazing to me how they do it. So I have that on the needles. And I probably need to get some more of the needle stopper things so I won't lose them. But I think that having the things in project bags really helps with that too, because it keeps it nice and all together. At least that's what I'm telling myself. That's why I need so many project bags, right? I'm trying to go back so I can tell you what else I've got on the needles. I have the tread hat, and I have that in this cute little bag. And with this one, I am using Shibui Silk Cloud in Poppy, so I'm using mohair, very crazy mohair, looks like my hair. And I'm using Woolfolk Far. So this is one of the ones that I was talking about. Oh, I have it going through the thing. So this one is like sky. And they are very similar. I could kind of tell the quality of the Woolfolk is a little bit higher just from feeling it. I don't know what the difference is, but it doesn't feel as, what's the word? It feels a little more solid, and it feels like I have a little hangnail-y thing on my finger right here, and I can feel it on this yarn, but on this yarn it like catches. So you can tell a little bit of a difference, but honestly, like I said, for the money, this is a lot less expensive, and for me, at least for now, that works fine. So I'm holding both of these together. I have the Woolfolk Far in number 6. They don't have names, so it's number 6. And then the Shibui in the Silk Cloud, which is knitting up to be a tread hat by Shannon Cook. And this is what mine is looking like so far. And I really like those colors together. I think it's kind of cool. It's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be a super soft, wonderful, stretchy hat that I will be happy to wear. And this is what it looks like. And I can tell you if it's a paid for pattern. It is. It's a paid for pattern. But check it out. It's very nice. I know it's in a collection, and I bought the whole collection because everything was just beautiful. So I'm excited about that too. So this is on my needles. Another work in progress. And then I have another paid for pattern, and it is called Great Ambition by Diana Walla. And this is mitts that I'm making for my goddaughter. And I am using Garn Studio Drops Lima and Nord, but honestly, I think I'm gonna have to frog it. So this is what I have so far of this, and as much as I love it, and it's super soft and squishy and it feels great, according to the pattern, this is like the ribbing edge, but it should be, I mean, it's not supposed to be this long. I think that my yarn is too thick for this pattern, and I do have 2 separate thicknesses. The gray is thicker than the green, but I figured that since the green was the main, that I would have, that it would be all right, but I'm not so sure. So I brought down, honestly, this seems like it's just as thick, the Wool of Andes, which I've used for other mitts. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it out and see, but I don't know. I may not. I may just finish this one and see where I'm at and see how it looks and figure it out before I frog it, but I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna do, but I'm loving it so far. It's a fairly easy pattern. I love to make mitts, so that's cool. It's okay, Taz. He has bad dreams sometimes. He has PTSD, according to the vet, and he was mistreated. That's why he was a rescue dog, but I won the pit bull lottery for sure with him. I love my dog. He is amazing. I love all my animals. My Tasman is a good boy. Yes, he is. So, that's what, he does that sometimes. He'll wake up kind of crabby, but he always, just, when he realizes he's at home and everything's okay, he is fine. He's never hurt anyone. Let's see, and then the last thing that I have in the in Ravelry so far are my Bromont mitts, and this is another Espastrico. Do you guys see a trend here? I love their stuff. This is a pattern that they've offered by Diana Walla. Diana Walla? I don't remember. I'm not thinking. I'm not even going to say because I don't know. But this pattern is beautiful, and I think I have it over here to show you easily. It's these. So I have those on the needles, and I haven't gotten very far yet, but I have a cuff. And I ordered this as a kit from Espastrico, so I'm using the wool that came with, and it is Fennel by Rauma, and I know I am mispronouncing that. I am awful, and I apologize. No offense meant at all. I just am awful at things like that. So I have these different colorways. It is, unfortunately, there's no color name, so it's colors 403, 414, and 4886. Again, you can find that all on my Ravelry page, but to me it is like off-white, fuchsia, and a charcoal. And they're really cute, and I'm excited to use them, and I will be even more excited to wear them because they are adorable. And I need to start figuring out who I'm going to gift some of these things to, because I won't be able to wear 12 pairs of mitts for sure. And then, let's see, what am I doing with this one? Oh yes, I remember. I took pictures so I can tell you guys what I am doing, but I didn't take them on this, so I can't pull them up, but I can show you kind of, I think, because I think I can find them rather quickly. I think. This is going to be a little boy sweater, and I just casted it on. And it's one name. I was looking at the little hipster and I chose not to do that one. Gosh, I'm sorry guys, I'm not finding it. This I got at Michael's yesterday. It is impeccable, and it was $2 for the skein, and there's 277. Here it is. It's the Rune sweater, R-U-N-E, by Devin Fredrickson. It is a paid for pattern, but it is so cute. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness, and he's so cute. So I don't know, I like to make baby sweaters just because they're more immediate satisfaction, and I figure if I don't need them, I mean, I know I don't need them now. My kids don't have kids, and I'm not a grandma. Don't plan to be anytime soon, but I will be prepared when I am. And I figure, you know what, if it never happens, then I can use them as gifts or charity or whatever, because they are so fun to make. And I like the process of knitting as much as I like the actual knitting itself. So that's what this is going to be. And then I'm sure I will have some leftovers, and I don't know what else I will make with it, but there's that. And like I said, these skeins were $2 a piece, so I bought a few of them. I bought this color and I bought a green color that I don't know that I have out, but I also bought this pink color, and I am going to make this sweetheart hat. See how it has the little hearts on it? Isn't that cute? And that might be a free pattern as well, but it's really cute, and I thought, okay, that's adorable. So I have started that. I've just done the rim. I kind of started the rim on all of them, or like I cast it on and just did like the little bit of the beginning for all of them. Well, not all of them, that's a lie. For the ones that I've started, the ones that I casted on this morning. Whew, I'll get through this. So I showed you that one and that one. And then, what else did I cast on this morning? I also casted on this Andrea Mowry Rudbeckia hat. This is not on my Ravelry page yet, but you can see how it's two different colors, and I like that rim. This is a paid for pattern. So I am using Drops Lima, and I thought I would do an off-white and a purple, and I just started the rim, so you can just kind of start to see how it's angling a little bit, which I think is really cool. I really don't even know how I'm doing that yet. I'm like, okay. I'm not even sure it's all correct yet, but you know, we'll see. And I have this in this really cute bag by Crafty Like a Monkey. I just ordered 3 bags from her, and I am loving all of them. This one says Coffee Diva. Let's see. I don't know that I'm using all 3 of them yet. I have 2 of them that I'm using right now. I have some more casting on to do, which is what I meant by I'm giving myself permission to cast on all the things. So if I show you guys these again next week and tell you that they're new cast-ons, well, they'll be whips then, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to cast on this Brickyard Swancho. I have not started this. This was a kit that I purchased from Craftsy, which is now Blueprint, but I thought that was really cute, and I like this color a lot, so I got it in that same color, and it uses Cloudborne Fiber Superwash Highland Worsted, and this is in the color Shayla Heather. So it's kind of a khaki gray, heathered khaki gray maybe, I don't know. But I have that in this bag, which is too cute too. And I don't know again what size this is gonna make. I need to pay attention to that. I don't know if I ordered the small medium or the medium large. I'll have to figure that out. But either way, if I ordered the small medium, that will be for my daughter, and if I order the medium large, then hopefully I can wear that. So that is that. I'm also going to cast on, and have not casted on yet, this cowl, and this is also a kit from Craftsy. It's the Greenlee cowl using Cloudborne yarn. That's what this will look like. And I got Prism, and this is an alpaca blend yarn, and it is really pretty. And this was a kit that's available on Craftsy, so I thought that would be really cute to cast on. And it's one skein, so I thought, okay, it'll be a nice fun one to put in there, because I like the more complicated ones, but I can't have lots of complicated ones on the needles at the same time. It's overwhelming to me. So I like complicated ones mixed with easy ones. So this is going to be an easy one. And then also another easy that I haven't casted on yet, but I'm going to do a set of dishcloths for my friend. And I'm going to do these two colorways. I thought those were really cute. I liked them together. So, and I thought that this one would be uplifting and just happy. So I'm going to make those as well. What else do I have on the needles? Oh, I think I have one more thing here. And this is a really cute project bag that I just got. Look at the cat. Oh my word. And I have videos that are coming on all of these. Oh yeah. So like I said, I like to do charity hats. And this came as a little cake with a pom-pom on top. And it is the Caron Chunky Cupcakes hat. And this is what they say it will look like. So far, this is what it looks like. So it's a self-striping yarn, came with a pom-pom, and this is going to be one of the charity hats. I think it's adorable. It's a little bit manly. I may not use this pom-pom on it if it, I don't know. I just don't know that men particularly care for pom-poms. I know my husband would never. So I don't know. I need to make some for charity with pom-poms and some without. Some women don't like pom-poms either. I mean, it's not a gender specific thing, I suppose, because my son likes pom-poms. My husband does not. Now he doesn't like, he probably wouldn't like this pom-pom. My son likes, like, I know he has a Broncos hat, Broncos knit hat with a, you know, a knitted yarn pom-pom. It's not knitted, it's just a yarn pom-pom. And the instructions for the hat are on the label, so I'm just using that. So those are all the things that I have casted on so far, I think. Did I show you this one? Yes. I showed you that one. So I still have a few more bags that I may still cast on today. I'm going to give myself, like I said, I don't know how many times I need to say this, permission to cast on all the things, and then I didn't put this back in the bag, and I don't know which bag it's in. I will learn that, but it takes me a little bit to learn which bag I have everything in. No, that one has instructions. It's one that I just casted on today. Oh, maybe it's this one. Yes. So I don't know what else I'm going to cast on yet, but I don't have anything in particular in mind. Although I still have my 9 that I put on Ravelry as I wanted to get done. Let me tell you what they are so that you will know. I have the Turtle Dove, which is casted on, the Stone and Poncho, which is a finished object. I have the a pair of mittens from Skandir, the Miss Marple scarf, which I did cast on. I don't know where that one is either, and I don't have that written in my book. I don't even think I have that in Ravelry yet. I'm slipping. I need to get that one on. The Peggy Sue, which I've casted on, and then the Ninal Chick Swan Show, the Tread hat, which is cast on, Snowfall hat, which I don't have cast on yet, and the Happy Place cardigan, which I don't have cast on yet either. So I might cast on one of those that I haven't cast on yet. That's one of my 9 that I wanted to get done in 2019. I need to find my Miss Marple scarf too, because that was really cute. And I'll show you guys that later when I show it. So my goal for today is to cast on, and then I'm going to start working on each project, and I'm going to try to do a better job of working on all of them, so I'll do a better job of rotating. So I'm going to write that down as a goal. Rotate better. So I wrote down here that I love that tread yarn, which I do, the Woolfolk yarn. I love it, and I love this sky yarn, and I even love the air, but I think I like the sky a little bit better than the air, and I think I like the Norfolk, whatever's on the tread, a little better than the other Norfolk. So I think it's the Luft, and I like that a little better than the Far. I don't know. But you guys try them and make up your own mind, because there's so many different things. And I know I talk about Ravelry each week almost, but it is really a wonderful resource. And I find stuff that I've never found before every week, honestly, on Ravelry. It's crazy. So I love the fact that I can search for a yarn and see all the projects that are done with it. I can also go in my library, look at a project, and get ideas of what yarn I have in my stash. It's just a fabulous resource. So please, guys, if you guys are on Ravelry, use it. And if you aren't on Ravelry, get on Ravelry. And I am TT.Scraps on Ravelry, and you can add me as your friend, and I should friend you back. I don't think I've missed anybody that's added me as a friend. I'm happy to add anyone and everyone, because it's just a cool community, and we don't chat or anything. It's harmless. It's just literally, you can see my projects, I can see your projects. If you put your stash on there, I can see that. You can see mine. So if there's something that maybe I have that you guys need, you could say, hey Tammy, I see that you have this, can I trade you for whatever, or whatever. So it's just really neat. So I like that. And I'm trying to think of podcasts that I have been watching this week, and it's been kind of a slow week because of there was some yarn convention. I don't even know what it was because I didn't go. The New York, I don't know what it was. So I didn't get to go, and I haven't watched because most people didn't do much vlogging. But I think that they will this week. So be on the lookout for more podcasts this week from people who have gone, and I'm sure that they will be wonderful. I haven't checked for a couple of days, so I don't really have a favorite to talk about right now. I know that there's also a shrug called the Bobble Shrug from Gay Glaspie. That is just too cute, and she goes by Gigi. And look at this thing. It is so cute. And she's adorable too. So it's just adorable. And she says, don't let fear stop you. Take it with you. Do it afraid, which I think is cool. Here's another view. So I'm excited to make this too. So I might even cast that on. I know it takes a super chunky yarn. She used Wool in the Gang Crazy Sexy Wool, which is beautiful, but I just can't spend that much money on yarn. It's so expensive to me. And even though I spend that much on some other skeins to make a sweater of it, it's a lot, and I just can't do that. So I will have to find something that I already have and make it. So let me see here what it says. It says, if it tells me, And I still haven't finished putting all of my stash on here, but I'm pretty close. It does. It says I have 4 ideas in my stash, and it tells me that I can use, sorry, my internet is slow. Come on. Lion Brand Woolies, Thick and Quick, and I have solids, tweeds, and stripes, so it says all 3 of those. And then it also says Malabrigo Rios, or Malabrigo Rasta. So it tells me what I have in my stash and shows me, it even tells me how many yards I have in my stash and then how many yards I need. So the only ones that I could use that are actually have enough, I don't know if you can see, it doesn't really show you, but it's grayed out if there's not enough. So you can see maybe right here where that one's gray and that one's black. So I have enough of the one that's in black to do it, but I don't have enough of the color in the one that's in gray. So I don't have enough in crimson, but I have enough in red beacon if I wanted to use the stripes to make this. Or I have enough in charcoal or obsidian in the solids, which actually those sound wonderful. I could do charcoal or obsidian. So I might just go upstairs and get that and use that as a cast on this week too, because I love that bobble thing. So that is that for today. I really appreciate all of you guys watching. And like I said, please feel free to subscribe if this interests you and hit the little notification button. I think it's I don't know what it is. The notification button next to subscribe if you want to be notified when a new video posts. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you have a wonderful crafty week. Take care. Bye-bye.